Should I break out the lyrics, everybody? Anyway, hello and welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. How many of you, I'm entering into my teacher voice, how many of you watched the 2-on-2 basketball game that took place during the NBA All-Star festivities? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many of you did your assignment and watched as the NBA brought the WNBA players and also the unrivaled players to the basketball court on Saturday? It was the Hennessy Arena 2-on-2 basketball matchup, hosted, if you will, by the reigning MVP, A'ja Wilson. It featured Dejanay Carrington teamed up with Arike Agumbawale. The two of them, of course, are supposed to be teammates in Dallas come the 2025 WNBA season. So Dejanay and Arike took on Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray of the Las Vegas Aces. And again, A'ja Wilson was on the microphone, and I guess she was supposed to keep it interesting. She talked to the crowd a little bit. She asked their predictions as to who would win the 2-on-2. There was money on the line, $20,000 on the line. So A'ja just talked to the ref, talked to the crowd, tried to talk to the players. And that's when her teammate, Jackie Young, shut her down. Take a look. We're heading over to Basketball Scout on X.
Jack, how many points do you think you're about to get today?
I mean, I don't know, but since when we interviewed during warmups?
Oh. Well, excuse me then. She said don't interview her during warmups. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Wow.
I don't think A'ja Wilson saw that coming. And the funny thing about it is that Jackie Young, she didn't even look back. Like, she said what she said. She said, like, I don't know how much I'm gonna score, but like, since when do we start interviewing people during warm-ups? That just seemed a little bit, well, it was definitely funny, but it seemed a little bit interesting. And I think it took A'ja aback. I don't think she was expecting that, but let's just listen again because Jackie, not only does she say, like, leave me alone, I'm warming up, basically, but she's not like she looks back and go, girl, like, she's just serious. She turns around and continues her warm up.
Jack, how many points do you think you're about to get today?
I mean, I don't know, but since when we interviewed during warmups?
Oh. Well, excuse me then.
She said what she said and turned around. And I think A'ja was probably maybe a little bit embarrassed. She kind of laughed and like, okay, wow. You know, she goes on and is like, oh, okay, wow. Let's just play the rest of it again.
Don't interview her during warm-ups. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Wow.
Jack?
MVP said, wow. That's kind of interesting. I couldn't help but think, because, you know, it's interesting. I couldn't help but go, I wonder if that step away had anything to do at all with A'ja Wilson being put out there for saying that her team, the Aces, didn't have a winning locker room, a winning mentality in the locker room, whatever. Or maybe she just wanted to warm up without being bothered. Who knows? I just thought it was kind of funny that she would say that. So I don't know how many of you, I don't know. You may not even know who won the game. So let me ask, if you got Arike teaming up with Dejanay, and then you've got Chelsea Gray teaming up with Jackie Young, which team would you say would win the game? Now, some of you, I'm sure, probably didn't even know they played, because it was April Gaines keeps me in the know. She was the one who told me that this game was going to go down on Saturday. She told me on Saturday. So I tuned in for it. It was on the YouTube, on the WNBA YouTube channel. And so you may not even know anything about it, but since you don't know, if you don't know, who do you think would win? Who do you think would come out on top in this game? And it's the first to 15, and it's not the unrivaled 3-on-3 rules. This is 2-on-2, and it is the first to 15. And it's like if you ever play, street ball, if you ever play pickup basketball, it was make it take it. Your regular, I'm assuming you guys know how to play pickup basketball. So they did it like that. So Arike and DeJounte and Chelsea and Jackie Young. It wasn't really thrilling basketball. I'm not even gonna tell you who won just yet. It wasn't thrilling. In fact, it was kind of cringe for a while because there were a whole lot of shots being missed. It was a whole lot. I mean, I thought it was even. I've been watching Unrivaled, and actually we go live for it, and we have a great time in the chats and stuff like that. But ain't nobody gonna lie and pretend that it's like thrilling basketball. It's not. Some of it's hard to watch. I enjoyed the one-on-one tournament a lot better, which just finished up. That was a lot more fun, and we talked about that in the chat on was it Friday? Friday was the semifinals and the finals. We talked about in the chat, and people have said the same thing. They really enjoyed the one-on-one. So I did like that better. But this was, I think, the 2-on-2, the level of play was not even as good as the 3-on-3 in Unrivaled. But now I'm gonna tell you who won. But Arike, she showcased her ball handling skills, and it gained momentum. It's like, because she's got all the moves. That's why I had picked her to win the one-on-one in Unrivaled, which she didn't win. But she really showed the handles in this 2-on-2. But not everything was dropping. Then toward the end, she got a whole rhythm going, and she not only had the handles, but she also had the finish. And she ended up being able to drop some big shots and win the game. So she and DeJounte came out on top, but certainly not because of DeJounte's play. It's interesting when you don't have so many people on the court. That's why they say in 3-on-3 and Unrivaled, some people are being exposed, they say. You can see when there's only 2-on-2, you can definitely see. I'm totally not impressed with DeJounte. Like, she can play defense, in the 5-on-5 setting, the defense is there for sure. But like when you're looking at this, she was shooting up bricks. Even the way she drives to the basket, it's kind of off. And it was, it was just kind of hard to watch. It's, whatever. And then listening to Asia, she was, anyway, like I said, it was less than thrilling, but they wanted to win. And maybe that's why Jackie Young was like, leave me alone, I'm warming up. Because one thing I found out about Unrivaled, about that one-on-one, these players are not out there just doing gimmick. Like, they wanted to win that $200,000. And Nafisa Collier, you won that $200,000 because, as I've said before, she is a grown woman among little girls in this whole Unrivaled. She's just amazing. Now, in this one, the $20,000, it's not $200,000, it's $20,000. But these ladies want this money, and Arike and DeJounte got it. Jackie and Chelsea do not. Chelsea said she was, quote, pissed about it, and well, anyway. So the winner there, but yeah, she told her, get away, step away. I'm warming up. Was she throwing shade, or did she just really want to be dialed in? What do you think? And did you watch that game yourself? What are your thoughts? Maybe am I being too hard on them? I thought it was really hard to watch. I didn't think it was great basketball, but at least they got to have some fun, and 2 people made some money. But I'd like to know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly. Oh, I keep forgetting. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We have crossed over to 46,000. Much appreciated.